Hey, so my name's Jeremy, first time aircraft builder, and I built the Kitfox S7 Super Sport with the Rotax 916 engine. And as part of the build, I didn't want to have to make all my fuel lines that Kitfox sends, and I wanted to upgrade to some real high quality stuff. And so that's when I reached out to Steve at Aircraft Specialties. I promised him a video on how I installed the stuff to help future builders figure out how to run the lines and stuff. The info from the Kitfox factory is geared towards their lines specifically, and because Steve uses upgraded fittings and stuff, some of the stuff varies slightly from the manual. And so you're about to watch a video of how I ran and installed the lines. I did heat wrap everything, so when you get them from Steve, they're not heat wrapped, and so I did heat wrap them all per all the Rotax instructions and stuff to help prevent vapor lock. So make sure you do that, and also just I would order the hoses make sure you have the hoses if you can prior to getting the engine. There's some stuff there on the Kitfox where they put that fuel manifold, and it's a hell of a lot easier to put a couple of those hoses on before that engine goes in, because it's just tight back there. So looking back on it, hindsight's always 20/20, right? But when I started doing my testing and stuff, I had a fuel leak, and it was just simply because I didn't tighten up one of the lines enough. Had a couple oil drips. The oil lines 9 and 10 are difficult to tighten. 9 has been my nemesis. Every time I get the drip, I'll fire up the engine again and it'll come back. I've got it nipped now, but the stuff's just hard to get to. Keep after it. You'll see kind of how I ran them and stuff, and the lines that Steve's providing with the kits, as I understand it, are the lengths that I used. So the stuff will fit on the 916 if you run it the way I ran it. Assuming Kitfox doesn't move any of their fuel manifold or oil cooler or anything around, they should do you well. So hopefully this helps you, get you going in the right direction. I can't say enough good things about Steve. If you haven't ordered from him, you will not regret it. His stuff is top notch, and his service, bar none, is the best I've seen in the build process. All the vendors I've dealt with during the process, he has been the most helpful, the most responsive, like higher than 5-star service kind of guy. So you're in good hands with him, and if you have any problems, he'll help you out day or night. I can't say enough good things about Aircraft Specialty. So anyways, hopefully this helps you figure out what to do. I wish I could have made this video a little bit more clear, but man, it is compact and tight in there, as you're about to find out. So enjoy. All right, so we have the fuel lines, and these are not easy to see. I've already heat wrapped some of these. This one here is H1, and that is from the fuel pump, and it curves up and around to right here. Right here. Next, we have H2. H2 is the other end of the fuel pump. Right here, this one. It's on the top, and that goes back, up, and around to right here. See if we can get that from the other angle. It's tight. It's tight, tight, tight. There's another view. Way back down in here. And then we have H3. Which is here. H3. Around to here. The fuel manifold. And then we have H4 from this side here. See the 4? And that guy runs down into the endless pit, way down in here. See if I can get it from the other side. Comes down here. Down there. And then we have H6. Sorry. We have H5. H5 is off of this T, and it runs up and right there. And it's hard to show you. Right here, you can see the 5 on that piece of tape. All right, and then we have the oil lines. Easiest, start with the cooler. Now what I struggled most with this is this has to be in the right position. You can see mine offset here a little bit. This is the out. So the easiest way to explain to you to line this up is the out is going to be, see if I can go straight down here, just off-centered, so it's not directly back against the coolant tank. It's slightly over. What I would suggest is you just put this in, don't tighten down these clamps so that you can jiggle this around until you get these installed and get them fit where needed. But H6 runs down, and then it's right here, comes down into the oil cooler. Okay? And then H7 picks back up on the other side of the oil cooler. You can see the 7 goes from the oil cooler up in between these two rubber hoses. And it's a tight fit, but it will fit in to the oil pump. 8 comes back out the oil pump, and it's this banjo fitting line, so that one's easy. Runs through, and you got to heat wrap these because these headers get hot. Runs through and up to the top of the tank here. And then you got 9 on the other side, runs down and around back into the engine underneath, and that's a 45 on it. So that 45 helps kick it up away from the exhaust there. And then 10 runs back behind the engine, so it runs out of the top here. You can see 10 back through. I ran it through the two like mounts basically. Heat wrapped it all. Comes around, so now I'm on the other side. Comes around, you can see 10 goes up through again between these hoses here. And this one's a bear, but it will go, I promise. You can see it right there and into the engine. It's hard to show you this, but it is there. So, well, I hope all that helps you out. And as you can see here, I'm sitting in my office. This is my disclaimer, I am a mortgage guy. I am not an aircraft builder. I've built one plane. It's my first one. I got my airworthiness a couple weeks ago. I have not done my first flight yet. Getting ready to do that here shortly, but proceed at your own risk. You know, my advice that you're watching is a first-time home builder that does mortgages for a living. I'll see you in the skies.